Question 5. Maggie already knew 6 music scales before band camp started, and she will learn 2 new scales during each day of camp. After 5 days of band camp, how many total music scales will Maggie know? So some helpful hints. A visual model might help you. If you're someone who's visual, you can kind of draw out the scenario. Um, think to yourself, how many scales did she already know, and then how many is she going to learn? Okay, we want to know the total. So they tell us that Maggie already knew 6 music scales. So there's that 6 scales. Okay, and then it tells me that she's going to learn 2 new scales during each day of camp. And she's going to be at camp for 5 days. So every day she's at camp, 2 scales, 2 scales, 2 scales, 2 scales, 2 scales. Okay, so that would be a total of 10 scales. So then when I add up all of those scales, I'd get a total of 16. So that's kind of doing it the visual way, just kind of thinking through the process. You can also write an expression. We start with 6 scales, and we know that each day that she's at camp, she learns 2 more scales. This is the algebraic expression for this visual. And then I know that since she's at camp for 5 days, I just evaluate that expression at 5. I get the same result. So if you're someone who's a little bit more visual minded, think about it this way. You can kind of draw out some pictures. If you are more algebraically inclined, you can write an expression and evaluate it where we need.